Good afternoon. Welcome to Zaleski Sports for some softball action here at Wausau East as they take on the Athens Blue Jays. Not just the Blue Jays, the Fighting Blue Jays. That's what I saw on our official YouTube page here. Athens comes in 5-10 with a 2-4 Merriwood North Conference record. Wausau East 1-14, 0-9 in the Wisconsin Valley. Today's pregame is brought to you by Auto Select, located on Schofield Avenue in Weston, which has been providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance, at Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston, and also on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. This is Dan Lau on play-by-play today with Hannah Nikolai producing for Wausau East versus Athens. We'll take a look at the Athens lineup. Leading off, Carly Eckert at short. Third base, Ava Helke. Catcher, Abby Diethelm. Center fielder, batting cleanup, Danica Diethelm. Pitching, Jalen Switlick. Second base, Autumn Diethelm. Right fielder, Olivia Helke. First base, Kayana Jonda. And batting ninth, Aubrey Kotke, the left fielder. For Wausau East, pitching today, Adriana Bodner. Catching, Bailey Barrett. First base, Evelyn Tomei. Second base, Kaylin Majewski. Shortstop, Carly Clues. Third base, Claire Guiley. And in the outfield from left to right, Kate Sewell, Addie Beversdorf, Ella Bors, and the designated player is Taylor Dykstra. Right now we have the meeting at the at-home plate between Athens and Wausau East. We'll take a quick commercial break and hear our Auto Select pregame show commercial, and we'll be back after this.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Welcome back to Wausau East. Thank you to all our sponsors today, allowing us to bring softball coverage to you all season long, along with baseball and soccer. Lead Car Toyota Wausau is bringing you unbeatable deals and award-winning service, your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including our state-of-the-art collision center. Find us on North 20th Avenue in Wausau. The Lumberjacks take the field right now to their positions. Athens comes out of the Merriwood North Conference. Just 4 teams in the Merriwood North this year, but they play a lot of challenging teams over in the Merriwood South as well, and they play up to bigger divisions like Wausau East. Athens comes in 5-10 with a 2-4 record in conference. We'll take a quick pause here for the national anthem, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Pitching today for Wausau East and about to warm up is Adriana Bodner. Every time I've seen East, that's been their starting pitcher. So she gets the majority of the workload for the Lumberjacks. Opposite her pitching is Jalen Switlick of Athens. Athens comes in today on a 4-game losing streak. They'd like to end that here in Wausau. And following today, they have games on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 2 against Prentice and 1 against Auburndale. Wausau East also enduring a tough stretch at the moment. Coming in 1-14. Their one win coming against Shawano exactly 1 month ago. They have Merrill, Tomahawk, and Wisconsin Rapids this week before taking on Marshfield in their final game of the regular season next Tuesday. Bodner's all warmed up and due up for the Blue Jays. Carly Eckert, Ava Helke, Abby Dietelm. Eckert steps up to the plate. The opening pitch is in for a ball, and we are underway here in Wausau. And that's rolled high, 2-0 to Eckert. Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and so much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at GreatLakesCheese.com. Bodner falling behind 3-0 and eventually walking Eckert to lead off the game. Bring up Ava Helke, the third baseman for the Fighting Blue Jays. Thank you all for joining us on this warm, sunny May afternoon. I'm not exaggerating when I say it's 50 degrees warmer than my first game here at Wausau East this season. Bodner delivers. Squared up to bunt, but pulled it back. 1-1 here to Ava Helke. Bodner fires in. Bunt attempt no good, and on 1-2 to Helke. 2 Helkes on this Athens squad, 3 Dietelms. At least in the starting lineup anyway, there could be more. And that's fouled away. 1-2 to the number 2 hitter of Athens. Bodner looks in, winds up, and a swing and a miss for a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. And that's a strikeout for the first out of the game, bringing up Addie Dietelm, the catcher for Athens, fouling that one off. And that skips into the plate for a ball. The wind is blowing from behind us today, so the ball could fly. Blowing into the outfield. 2-1 to Dietelm. And that's high, and runner goes safe At second is Eckert with the stolen base. Now runner in scoring position for Athens. Hitters count here for Diethelm, and that's a strike to load up the count. Full count pitch from Bodner. Inside for the second walk of the game. Runners on first and second, and cleanup hitter center fielder Danica Diethelm steps up to the plate. Outside 1-0. And swinging foul, 2-1 to Diethelm. So the Athens manager here, instead of giving his players signs, he yells out a sequence of numbers, and they must all have a wristband or memorize that for their signs. 3-1 to Diethelm. Swing and a miss at a low pitch from Bodner. Full count. 1 out, 2 on. And that's golfed out into left. Finds a gap. Lead runner goes. And scoring is Eckert for the stand-up double by Danica Diethelm. Runners on second and third now. RBI double by Diethelm. 1-0 Athens. Bring up Jalen Switlick, the pitcher, with 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch strike from Bodner's offering. And fouled away. 1-2 to Switlick. And that's ruled low. 2-2. And a swing and a miss for another Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for number of choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. 2 down, 2 in scoring position, 1 in. Autumn Diethelm, the second baseman of Athens, to bat. And we have a courtesy runner, Ava Erickson. As I said, Athens, only 4 teams in their conference. They're 2-4 in conference play at the moment. So they have to load up on non-conference games. And that's hit back to Bodner. Turns around and throws it to Tomei for the 3rd out of the inning. Athens puts up 1 run to take the lead, 1-0 on Wausau East, bottom of the 1st after this.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Welcome back to Wausau East. Thank you for watching this afternoon. Bottom of the first, due up for the Lumberjacks is Kayla Majewski, Carly Clues, Bailey Barrett. And Majewski's bunt attempt fouled. Tough stretch right now for East. A string of large losses from DC Everest, Wausau West, Marshfield, Spash. Hoping to get some late season momentum right now as we draw into May. Postseason coming up. And another one fouled away by Majewski. Pitching for Athens, Jalen Switlick. The lefty second baseman. Another fouled away. Majewski. France Propane is your locally owned, complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. And that hit into the outfield. And finds a gap. Hits the wall. Majewski rounding second. And in for a sliding triple. I think Coach Steinke debated sending her home, and with that speed, I think she could have made it. Could have taken a couple good relay throws from outfield to short to catcher to get her, and she was going full speed. Nevertheless, leadoff runner on third for Carly Clues, the shortstop. Oh, 1 here to Clues. Majewski on third. And that's hit into the outfield. And it's gone. Carly Clues with a 2-run shot. Majewski scores. Clues rounding second. With a bunch of Lumberjacks awaiting her at home. 2-1 Wausau East. And I had a feeling the ball might fly today with the wind and the warm weather. Bailey Barrett, the catcher. No one on base, nobody out. Looks like Switlick lost her grip on that one. 1-1. Now to the number 3 hitter for Wausau East. 2 of the first 3 batters left-handed. That's outside. 2-1. Barrett also into left and over the head of Kottke. Barrett in her way to third, sliding. So Wausau East going triple, home run triple to begin the first inning. Taylor Dykstra, the designated player, now at bat. What a start for the Lumberjacks. And Coach Derek Steinke is fired up with what he's seeing to start this game. It's got to feel good after some tough outings they've endured as of late. Being outscored 34-2 in their last 2 games. Already matching that number in the first against Athens. One and one to Dykstra, and that's fair down the third baseline. In comes Barrett. Dykstra to second. So I couldn't see the left field corner, but I don't think there was an error. So we got another extra base hit. From the Lumberjacks. Triple, homer, triple, double. Addie Beaversdorf, the center fielder, steps up. Hit shallow into the infield and caught by D-Town for the first out of the inning. Adriana Bodner, the pitcher, up to bat. And that's foul back. Switlick fires in. And that's called strike 0-2 to the number 5 hitter. Outside, 1-2. And a big cut from Bodner, 2 down. First strikeout from Switlick today. And now Evelyn Tomei, the first baseman for East. 2 down and runner on second, but 3 already in on 4 extra base hits. Tomei ahead of that off-speed pitch, but Dykstra scampers down to third on the pass ball. And that's hit into right. Dykstra scores the 4th run for East in the bottom of the first. Evelyn Tomei with the RBI single. Claire Guiley, third baseman, number 8 batter, up now for East. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Guiley watches that one for the first strike, 1-1. And Helke, who scored and doubled last inning for the Blue Jays, looking to add more in as they trail 3, but they were down 5. And a swing and a miss. That's another Jamie Wenzel serve pro strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel serve pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve pro like it never happened. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And this into shallow center field. Around and scoring is Kottke. Runners on first and second and 1 run in. From the RBI single from Ava Helke. Sorry, that was Abby Diethelm who picked up that single and RBI. Ava Helke went down on strikes. Danica Diethelm to bat now. 2 down and 2 on. Got messed up in my scorebook. And she withdraws from bunting, and safe at third is Eckert. She has some speed for Athens. Like Wausau East, Kaylin Majewski, both leadoff hitters, are able to get around the bases quickly. And that's called strike. 2 and 1. We apologize for any technical difficulties. Hopefully you're able to see the game now. As it looks like we got everything fixed. 6-4. Wausau East leading. And that's hit foul down the third baseline. Just a quick recap here. Athens led 1-0. Wausau East picked up 4 runs in the bottom of the first, and then 2 more in the bottom of the second, before Athens scored 2 in the top of the third, and now 1 here in the top of the fourth. And that's where we stand at 6-4. Danica Diethelm swinging and missing for another strikeout from Adriana Bodner to end the inning after Athens puts in another run. 6-4 Wausau East, bottom of the fourth coming up.
Hello, it's Mayor Lois T. Strake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Bottom of the fourth, Coach Steinke sending up Guiley, Sewell, Majewski. Wausau East finds their lead cut to 2, 6-4. And that's hit high and foul. Sure Construction has an office right here in Wausau, offering commercial and custom home construction expertise throughout Wisconsin. For your next construction project, look no further than Sure Construction. Check out their beautiful work at sureconstruction.com. I want to know how that foul ball looked on your end. If that came right at, I'm going to watch it back here. That was ripped foul right at our camera. Yeah, I watched it back. It wasn't as online as it looked, but... And that's a called third strike. Another K from Switlick. Getting Guiley looking Kate Sewell to bat, who singled and scored in the second inning. And that's high and caught by Diethelm. A quick 2 down. Bringing up to the top of the order, Kaylin Majewski. Tripled and lined out so far today. 1 for 2 with a run. And that's hit to Switlick to end the inning. A very quick bottom of the 4th. Got the top of the 5th coming for you after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating, but with Access Insurance you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. Dan Lau bringing you Wausau East softball here against Athens. Due up for Athens, Jalen Switlick, Autumn Diethelm, Olivia Helke. The 5 through 7 hitters for the Blue Jays. 6-4. Top of the 5th. Bodner still pitching for the Lumberjacks. Looks in. And that's called strike. 0-1 to the opposing pitcher. That off-speed pitch lands in for a ball. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top quality collision repair, full body repair along with 24-hour towing and courtesy loaner vehicles and a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. That's hit out of reach of Kate Sewell out in left. 1-2 now to Switlick, who's 0 for 2 today. And that's ripped past Tomei off her glove. Singling is Switlick. Autumn Diethelm now up, who she is 1 for 2. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings a top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. And another hit into the outfield. And sending her is the Athens coach, and that's another run. They're just now down 1. As Diethelm takes second. And Switlick scores, bringing up Olivia Helke. 6-5 Wausau East. And a swing and a miss from Helke. Helke 0 for 2 today. Nobody out, runner on second. Guiley to Tomei. And sliding into third is Diethelm. 1 down, runner on third. Kayana Yonda, 0 for 2 today. chopped over Bodner's head. Play at the plate, not in time, and offline. Yonda stays at first. Diethelm scores. This game is all tied up. Yonda reaching on the fielder's choice. Aubrey Kotke, the number 9 hitter. 1 for 2 today with a run. Athens, little by little, fighting their way back into their deficit as they were down 6-1 after 2. Putting up 2-1-2 into this inning to tie it up. Aubrey Kotke now up to bat. And foul ball. Still just 1 out in the top of the 5th here. 0-2. Aubrey Kotke finds herself down in the count. And a swing and a miss. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number of choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. 2 down, top of the order. Carly Eckert, always a threat. 2 for 2 with a walk. And 2 runs scored. Hit to Clues, who flips it to Majewski to end the inning. Athens scores 2. This game's all tied up at 6. Bottom of the 5th coming up after this.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
Carly Clues stepping up to the plate with Barrett and Dykstra to follow. Switlick retiring 8 straight. Looking to keep the momentum in favor of Athens, who have now tied it up at 6. They were down 6-1 after 2. Clues grounds it out to Eckert. 1 down. Bailey Barrett now up. Tripled, scored, and lined out. 1 for 2 today is the Lumberjack catcher. Mammoth Mortgage is your opportunity for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing a home throughout Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks, Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Now 2-0 to the catcher. Wausau East wants to get the momentum back in their favor here. It's not only are they allowing runs in 3 straight innings, but they are been going down with ease since the bottom of the 2nd. After they put up those 2 runs, they're 10 straight outs. It's a towering high fly out to right. 2 down, Taylor Dykstra. 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run. Switlick's offerings high, 1-0. Now tying away, 2-0 to the designated player. Now 2-1, that strike called. Five strikeouts today from Switlick. And that's fouled away. 2-2. And another one fouled back. And this is high, and ranging over is the catcher, just out of her reach. Abby Diethelm unable to make the play, but nice effort in hopes of ending the inning. Another foul ball from Dykstra. Just bit outside, full count. And another big cut foul. Switlick. And she walks Dykstra. Finally a base runner for Wausau East. Their first since the second. Bring up Addie Beaversdorf. 0 for 2 today is the center fielder. Hit over to second and thrown out at first to end the inning. 6-6, top of the sixth, coming up after this.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
And that was Ava Helke, who just flew out to center for the first out of the inning. And that's what Bodner wants, is to do what Switlick is doing. Quick quick routine outs. Clues to Tomei, 2 down. A very quick 2 down. Danica Diethelm to bat. But momentum is fully in the swing towards Athens right now. They've been getting quick outs from Wausau East, and they've put up runs in 3 consecutive innings. Bodner looking to have something to say about that. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to the cleanup hitter. And that's a strikeout from Bodner. Wausau East getting their quick 1-2-3 inning now. Bottom of the 6th coming up in just a bit.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. The 6 through 8 hitters in Bodner, Tomei, and Guiley. Stepping up to the plate for East. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing to get you back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. And Bodner showed bunt and pulled it back. She's struck out twice today. Thank you to Next Step Prosthetics, who's been providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Wausau East only having 1 base runner in the last 3 innings. Like to do some damage here. This hit out over the right fielder's head. Bodner past second. Into third, standing up. A big triple from Bodner, helping her own cause. Another extra base hit from East. Evelyn Tomei now batting 1 for 2 with an RBI single back in the first inning. Switlick was able to get her opposing pitcher in Bodner the first 2 times up down on strikes, but Bodner delivering a triple over the head of Helke in right. Able to come into third standing up. Derek Steinke fired up about it. Now talking over with Tomei and Bodner as the Blue Jays converge at the pitching rubber. Big situation for East. If they can put up a run here, all they have to do is finish off Athens in the top of the 7th, and they could go home with their 2nd win on the year. But first, they got to get a runner in before they can look to that. Tomei chops it to Eckert, and safe is Bodner, scoring the go-ahead run. Wausau East now leads 7-6. And Claire Guiley, who's gone down on strikes, 0 for 2 today. Nobody out, runner on first. Guiley shows bunt, lays it down, and backspins foul. And bunted foul. Now Guiley's down 0-2. If she's going to bunt again, it's got to be clean. Can't be bunted foul. And swinging and fouling it away over our heads. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group with full-time benefits that start day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. From residential to agriculture, from residential, commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them at newtonelec.com. And Guiley, they ruled out a ball. They say she didn't go around. 2-2 to the number 8 hitter. Switlick twirling the ball in her hands and looks in to her catcher. And full count now to Guiley. Nobody out, runner on first. Switlick to Guiley. And out at second is Tomei. The relay not in time to get Guiley, who reaches on the fielder's choice. The 6-4 put out, 1 down, 1 on. Kate Sewell, who is 1 for 2 today. Stepping up to the plate. Bunted foul. Coach Steinke has been fired up this game. He wants this one after a tough stretch in Wisconsin Valley Conference play. And this hit into shallow left. And Guiley to second. Sewell to first. We got 2 on, 1 out. Now top of the order, Kaylin Majewski. 1 for 3 today. Switlick delivers for a strike. 0-1 to the leadoff hitter. And hit out into center, over the head, off the glove. Runners advance and 1 run in. That's Claire Guiley scoring. Sewell to third. Now a 2-run advantage for the Lumberjacks. So that was off the glove of D-Town, but she had to make her way over to get it, and it was high. So I wonder in the official scoring book what they'll rule that. I would say it was perhaps a hit rather than an error, but I don't make the official call. This one hit high. Clues batting and caught by Eckert. 2 down now in the bottom of the 6th. So Majewski on second. Sewell on third. Bailey Barrett stepping up. 1 for 2 today. And looks like an intentional walk to load up the bases. Now we have force outs. Force outs at every bag. Bases loaded for Dykstra. A hit here could really crack the game open, and that's past the second baseman. 1 in, 2 in, and a big hit from Dykstra scoring 2. Steinke proud of his designated player in Dykstra, who picked up 2 RBI. Barrett on third now. Dykstra at first, as Sewell and Majewski both scored on the play. And Barrett scores. Dykstra advances. Another run in for East. And just like that, 11-6. Not long ago, we were tied at 6. Addy Beversdorf hits it out to right and caught. And Wausau East putting up 5 in the bottom of the 6th. They hope to finish off Athens in the top of the 7th. Coming up after this.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, top of the 7th. Switlick, Diethelm, Helke to bat for Athens, who look to get back into this one. As this is do or die here. They now trail 5. For all your auto repair needs, Mosley and Rothschild turns to John's Auto Repair just off Business 51, north of Mosley. Auto repair you can trust, have it done right, and get you on your way. And that is foul. 0-1 to Switlick. Backus Family Chiropractic in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling. From migraines, anxiety, to stress, or a wide variety of youth issues, let Backus Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. One and 1 to Switlick, who fouls it back. 1-2. And that's outside, 2-2. Bodner delivers and fouled. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Switlick is 1 for 3 today, as is Bodner at the plate. Bodner got in that 7th game leading run back in the bottom of the 6th. And now Switlick plunked in the back will take first base for Autumn Diethelm, who is 2 for 3 today. And that will start the hopeful rally for the Blue Jays. They did all that work to climb back into this one after trailing 6-1. Scored in 3 consecutive innings, and that's lined out to Clues. Back to Tomei, and just past her. But no harm done, as Switlick stays at first after the line out. As I was saying, Athens crawling back, eventually tying it up at 6, and giving up 5 in the bottom of the inning. Undoing all the work they did all game long. And this is now Olivia Helke batting. One down, one on. Helke 0 for 3 today. And a swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. That's a strikeout from Bodner, 2 down. The Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout. Bringing up Kayana Yanda, who's 0 for 3 today. Athens down to 1 out. This hit out into right and caught to end the game and ending the losing streak from Wausau East. They pick up a win on Athens, 11-6. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel post-game show. We'll have an interview with Coach Steinke and a player. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. We'll have a quick word from them and we'll be back with our post-game interviews.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. We got Coach Steinke and our Highlight House player of the game, Carly Clues, coming up after the talk that he had with his team. We'll start with Coach here right now. Coming out swinging 4 extra base hits in the first inning, couple triples, a homer, a double, and just tell us about that start to the game and how they tied it up and you battled back.
Just our girls have faced a lot of adversity this year, and we came out hot. And we talk about momentum and how in a game of 7 innings it comes and it goes, and it came right away for us in the first 2, and then all of a sudden we lost it a little bit, so we had to find a way to get it back. We got good leadership. Our Carly's a captain, and Bailey, they brought them together and just like, we got to go. We switched up our tactics a little bit in the last couple innings and played a little bit more small ball to get those runs up, and then it helps when you got kids swinging the bat like Carly.
Yeah, a tough stretch for you guys, but big win here today, continuing conference play. How do you want to take this momentum into the rest of your season in May and then into the postseason?
We talk every year about where we start and where we finish and how we want to play the best ball we can at the end of the season. This is a good step. We're a couple weeks out here from our seeding meeting. We got a big week ahead of us. We're going to Merrill tomorrow, Tomahawk, and then we got a home one against Rapids. So if we can get all these this week, that'd be a good week for us.
Okay, thank you, Coach. We'll talk to the Highlight House player, Carly Clues. Tell us about your first 2 at-bats. You picked up 8 bases and 2 runs with the homer, and we'll call it an inside the park. We'll say there wasn't any error, but ultimately, how did it feel to get that homer and then rounding the bases again for another run?
It just felt great. I mean, like, with me, what I just do is I just focus on the ball, and I just hit it. And I just go as fast as I can. All I do is just run, run, run.
Yeah, and Coach talked about how you're a leader for this team. What do you want to provide for your team and just helping out your teammates, and what can you do for them?
I believe that, like, if we doubt ourselves in general, it defeats our trust. And so if we just trust in each other, trust in our skills, trust in everybody, it makes it a great team.
And now, congratulations on the win. You know what to do next?
I'm
Carly Clues, and I'm in the house.
Okay.
I'll count you in.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Carly Clues, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations. Nice win today.
Thank you.
Wausau East picking up the win 11-6 on Athens. Thank you for watching our Merrill Steel postgame show. Dan Lau on play-by-play and Han Nikolai producing. Thank you and have a good evening.